Welcome to Crusaders of the Resistance headquarters. We are live and we are putting the pressure on the TFE hoax that took place, wherever it took place, trying to pass off as Antarctica. We have the evidence piling up against them. So we are going to go over as much as we can that's been sent to me, that's been discovered within the last 24 hours. So thank you to True Christian. He has been relentless in exposing these traitors. Thank you, brother. The Flat Earth Warriors also relentless. We are keeping the pressure on. Brother No Fanfare, thank you so much. We are keeping the pressure on. They are done. The Gadget Guy, I appreciate all the support. Sovereign Soul Unchained Mind. So another video was posted yesterday. We have to go over everything.
The most important question: is flat Earth still tenable after the final experiment? What do you think? My answer should be obvious with my new background. If you did not notice, I removed the flat Earth map, the AE map, from my background, as that map was falsified by TFE. I also removed the ice wall version of Antarctica, as there was no ice wall when we flew to Antarctica. So the ice wall was also falsified by TFE. If you haven't noticed, the flat Earth community cannot make up their mind as to what to do with our trip to Antarctica, and most importantly,
We've made up our mind, Will Duffy. So we already called it what this whole agenda and this psyop was for, was to remove and delete God's biblical flat earth map, which you have deleted now from your logo in your background.
the 24-hour sun. Was it a green screen? Were we in a studio? Did we film this in the Arctic last June? Did we fake a sun? Were we in a giant sphere of LED screens?
Notice the script he is reading
From
from.
the flat Earth community is Vapegate. This one is hilarious. People think they
Okay, so we're going. He's bringing up Vapegate, and yes, that is another Crusaders of the Resistance findings. So let's play that.
supporter Amarel, who left flat Earth thanks in part to you ask, because you are giving the great. Did we film this in the Arctic last June? Did we fake a sun? Were we in a giant sphere of LED screens? The latest theory I heard from the flat Earth community is Vapegate. This one is hilarious. People think they caught Austin Whitsitt vaping on Dave McKeegan's 24-hour time lapse, and they think Austin did this because no one could see his breath in the cold. I just love all these wild theories. Why, you ask? Because you are giving the greatest gift to the 4 flat earthers who were with us in Antarctica. You are showing them the truth of the flat earth movement. It's not about truth. It's not about critical thinking. It's essentially just dogma at this point.
No, Fluffy Duffy, you do not get to say what the Flat Earth movement represents and that we're not critical thinkers. Do not let them gaslight us. What we have done, what they cannot explain for, yes, he brought up Vapegate and just denied it, even though we have the footage and the evidence that is going around. The fire has been set. They are done. Yep, he was always going to do this. The script is there, so no matter what is out there, they can't really answer for it. It's there in the script, and they're just forced to read it. This is just part of the plan.
Dogma that is believed regardless of anything presented, regardless of evidence, regardless of eyewitness testimony from your own fellow flat earthers, regardless of reality. Eric Dubé is one of the most well-known flat earthers in the world. And he
Okay, that's enough from this lying snake. So they live truth. Thank you, brother. Another great supporter and someone that has put in some amazing work out there. Let's see his latest video.
Side obviously controlled, and the side of the flat earth, which is led by their controlled opposition.
Want to know the secret to my success?
Sorry.
The flat earth community are fully aware of Jaron's latest live stream. As you see here, took place Christmas Eve, the Antarctica trip review, the so-called trip, nothing more than smoke and mirrors at best. And of course, Jaron in his little dinky studio with the brick wall in the back for Freemasonry, and of course, even the placard here with his logo and the bricks. And of course, the guy that gets spotlighted on Netflix all over the media just so happens to have a 33 name. Just another amazing coincidence for all the coincidence theorists out there. Now, this was a supposed plane that was used to transport Jaron and Whitsitt to Antarctica, along with all the globe shills. Just take a look here at the wing itself with the penguin, and is coded for that 33. Even the paint scheme itself, you got the gold and blue in Pythagorean is 33, also in Chaldean 33. And going back in time, as you see here, Admiral Richard Byrd, during this TV interview, obviously the flat earth model right in the back, just like the sky clock with the two arms, one for the sun, one for the moon, as a circle above truth in plain sight. And just like many of these so-called truth speakers that are put out there, they give us truth mixed with lies. And Admiral Byrd talking about other lands beyond Antarctica, which is a lie, not biblical. And obviously he was a Freemason, as you see on this postcard with the Masonic square and compass with the G with Freemasonry. Take a look here in honor of Admiral Richard Byrd with this Freemason from England, the UK. And once again, the Freemason colors of blue and gold for 33 numerology when it comes to, once again, Pythagorean and Chaldean. And here again is the supposed plane that brought Jaron, Whitsitt, and the other shills supposedly to Antarctica. Even if they went, obviously these people are not to be trusted. None of them. Obviously the globe trolls, Jaron and Whitsitt have zero credibility. They're liars. They are not to be trusted whatsoever.
Exactly. They are traitors. They are liars, not to be trusted whatsoever. I thought it was amazing how They Live RV Truth put the gold and blue coloring coding for the Freemasons, how he brought up Admiral Richard E. Byrd and adding to everything we've been exposing. And the plane also was colored in gold and blue, which is how they communicate. So they see a plane landing in Antarctica where there's a treaty that no one's allowed to go to, and they see the blue and the gold and the penguin coded 33, then they know, oh, this is our Masonic Brotherhood showing up. If it was any other plane, they would get shot down. So thank you to They Live. Mr. Gematria now. So I thought this was a pretty interesting video. Thank you for this.
Moving. Everything here in the floor, the environment is real. The guy's walking, he's real, but the buildings are fake. You see that? That's movie magic. A lot of movies do this. Wizard of Oz did this back in the day, and it was considered new technology. You see, you can blend in the background with fakery. You know, it can be buildings.
So what Mr. Gematria is explaining here is the technology called matte painting. So it's a first live action plate. So they can add the buildings here in the background. They're not really there live while this person's walking around in this setting here.
Another thing, the drone footage that Will Duffy supposedly took in Antarctica, that he got special permission to film. All these mountains are fake. This is not real.
Yep, all fake. So everyone is seeing and agreeing this whole psyop is falling apart. Look at the shadows on this mountain. Look at the straight line there. Look at the 90-degree angles of what's like it doesn't add up. Everything here is fake, is AI generated and added in.
Drone footage of mountains in
Coco?
Antarctica or anywhere. Look at the snow. It's super fake. Everything is fake that you see here. 100%. A lot of YouTubers do this kind of techniques on their videos. They use fake mountains, fake whatever. It's cheaper, less time consuming than actually, getting real footage. All this is fake, 100% fake. Another thing that gave it away, which was the first thing that I saw that gave it away, that they weren't in Antarctica, were the mountains. Like I said, but this mountain here, it's super fake mountain. They copied and pasted this mountain and everything else in the background. Like I said, matte painting. If you go to Google and do a search on Union Glacier Camp Mountain and then click on images, if you scroll down to the image, this one right here that says Mountains of Travel Photos, click it. And it's the one that says 1198 times 800. Download it and save it to your phone, computer, whatever, before they remove it. This mountain, if I go to where I downloaded it, if I highlight it, it says date taken 11/27/2016 at 3:33 p.m. Now, if I go back to the mountain where Will Duffy is, okay, and then we're going to compare it to that mountain.
Break free with the new Opera GX, the browser.
Apologies for the bloody ads. So if you see here, he has found a photograph of the mountain from Union Glacier, and this picture was taken in 2016, the one at the bottom here. And the background where they were last week is showing the exact same copy-paste mountain. Yes, of course, the mountain's going to be the same, but if you look closely at the details of how the snow is sitting on the mountain and where the dust spots are, it is copy-paste job. And if we know NASA and Disney, they are very well known for copy-paste jobs with clouds and ridiculousness with their blue marble. This is no different. And yes, at 3:33 that pic was taken, which is why they chose this one to copy paste, because the numbers fall in line with their deception. Yes, the bottom one. So thank you to this guy for pointing that out, Mr. Gematria. Don't fear the truth. Now this one is absolutely phenomenal. Get ready, buckle up, because this is it. This is the big one. So disclaimer, yes, they went to Antarctica, to one of the very few designated areas for the right price. That part is required for both an honest trip or a trip to deceive humanity in 2024. If an Antarctic 24-hour sun truly exists, there are different models that have explained and demonstrated it, even on the legendary Gleason map. A mountain of evidence still exists to reasonably assume otherwise, though. As presented in my previous video, the globe model was also shown to be an impossibility. Sadly, with today's technologies that can fool most anyone and the major stakes on the line, not to mention the long history of deceit from Antarctica, what human can you fully trust? I'm only making observations, not personal attacks or jumping to certain conclusions about each individual's part or situation in all of this, based on this evidence alone. So the rest is up to the individual to decide how to interpret and react to this information.
So Jonathan Morandi, when he went on camera, he had a patch on his shirt that was greenish in color, which was removed because of the chroma key.
A red herring is something that you're led to follow as it seems the correct route, but is later revealed to be either a diversion or something that just seemed correct, but is actually false.
I think we're all in search of truth. I think there's maybe two perspectives. Some people want to witness truth, and it's not enough to have the hearsay.
So I have now taken that off, and so now you can see the color of the patch, and it's there, which would have disappeared with the green screen. Thank you so much. You can get back to filming. So anyway,
how it works is when you have things like this is the water bottle I've been using out here that are green in color, and you have that chroma key turned on, it removes that. Here is a can of some Chilean Pringles called Crispos. You'll notice here the red and the green color, so no green screen, but
the light coming from the LEDs provide realistic colors and reflections on the actors and props, something you simply can't achieve with green screen.
No green screen, but
then the rigging team comes in and builds a structure. A tremendous LED army comes in, lays out the edges of where that volume is going to go, and then it builds super quickly from there.
Some of our clients have really small needs, and some of our clients have massive, massive needs. Some of our clients have massive, massive needs. What I'm most excited about is I am going to utilize my drone to show you that there is no green screen behind me.
It's like the biggest TV you'll ever see, and we just act in front of it.
You see the whole landscape in front of you, so you're really looking at the sea.
And it looks real. It really looks real.
Hopefully this goes well here. I've never had to fly my drone for an audience of almost 900 people, but this is going to be fun for me. So getting everything booted up right now, and I'm actually going to remove my gloves so that I have perfect control of the drone. Do not want to have any accidents. So here is the drone, upside down, right side up, twisted all around. This is my DJI drone.
Get ready, it's coming.
I brought to Antarctica. So here we go. Let me go ahead and launch this here real quick for you guys. All right, here we go.
Listen carefully.
Hey folks, so one of the bigger upgrades for the DJI Mini 4 Pro over its predecessor is it now has full 360-degree obstacle avoidance. We do have that sound effect from the controller as well, just to warn us that obstacles are detected. And we also have the visual prompts on screen. So in particular, we are still close to this table. So yeah, the drone is noticing that.
And I'm going to go backward. So obviously, there was a green screen. This drone would not be able to fly backward toward MC Toon, who's also live streaming and who's also filming the drone. All right, now.
So if I just fly forwards, yep, you can see the drone has stopped by itself. I've still got the stick pushed forwards, but it is not moving any further towards the obstacle because it has detected it. So it's really simple in that regards. And if I just move away from it and then Let's head to it from the side. The drone is not going anywhere near it, so the obstacle avoidance works really well.
I'm going to come right back to us. All right. And back again.
So here we go. We now.
So what we have busted here is that from that pointless drone video, it has now become actually very significant, because as the describer said, that has the exact same drone. It's a DJI Mini 4 Pro. It has obstacle avoidance, and Will Duffy is holding the controller, and you can hear the sound. So when it gets close to an obstacle, it's going to, the alarm's going to go da 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 da. So yeah, and you can see, yes, MC Toon is also there, but he was to the side of the drone, so the sensors are in front and back. And as you can see, Duffy was flying backwards. It did go past Toon, and it was silent. And then all of a sudden, the obstacle avoidance started to beep up again. And supposedly, the where it was going back is just clear. But what we have just figured out, that there is LED screens there, and the drone picked up on the obstacle, and the avoidance alarm went off.
And right back. So, here's what I'd like to say, which is that, Flat Earthers, I do want to give you credit for the amount of effort that you put into what you believe.
Like, we're telling a story, and the story started a year ago, and it's continuing to be told. So just realize that going to be in the documentary. I did show it to Jonathan Morandi, and Jonathan Morandi, who's the filmmaker, he has a drone as well. And as soon as he saw it, he's like, that's the open right there. That's the open. So anyway, look forward to this. It's surreal. Someone's asking when the documentary is going to be released. Zero clue. Know nothing about it. Jonathan Morandi has done an incredible job. You guys, like, I told him, just gave my thoughts on everybody and told them what I thought about them being with us and how important they were. And it was really like a very special time, very emotional time. Some tears were held back by myself and others. It was great. But anyway, I told Jonathan that I feel like he's the hardest working man in Hollywood.
It's like the biggest TV you'll ever see, and we just act in front of it.
You see the whole landscape in front of you, so you're really looking at the sea.
And it looks real. It really looks real. We decided very quickly, okay, let's go up there and scan the environment. So we did a drone scanning of the environment, photogrammetry. After that, we modeled and stitched the environment, and that's our background for Scotland.
If you know how green screen productions are usually made, you know that having atmospheric effects in front of the green is not possible. Being able to see reflections in the eye of the cast members, seeing reflections on the ground, on the wet floor, being able to see the natural look of rain hitting the costume of the character, and having that in camera at the end of the shooting day is, I think, the biggest advantage of that technology.
If you have the ocean not there and you have a green screen, you don't put any sound to it either. Where here you have an ocean, you can do sound work, you can make it emotional already.
Artists can create a photorealistic 3D background that moves strictly with the camera's field of view, known as the frustum. So if the camera swings around and changes angles, the background shifts in precisely the same way. This allows motion-tracked cameras to execute traditional cinematography techniques within the virtual set, achieving cinematic movements like the parallax effect, where an object in the foreground moves at a different speed than the background, amplifies the illusion of filming at an actual location. Now that LED screens can move with the camera's eye, virtual sets can solve a bunch of green screen problems. The biggest one probably being lighting. The light coming from the LEDs provide realistic colors and reflections on the actors and props, something you simply can't achieve with green screen.
For example, we have the ability to move some lights in real time. This shaft of light can actually be moved around the environment while everyone is working together to see the end result in camera.
It creates, the perfect lighting, the perfect colors. It's just a perfect environment for the actors to interact with rather than just having to imagine it like we used to do when we were working with a green screen.
It's so real that I remember a lot of us when we first stepped onto the volume got seasick when we were watching the waves in the background go up and down. I said to Izzy, I was like, I just can't believe that.
It's, there's the sun in all of its glory.
That's one of the big advantages with the LED stages. You can essentially freeze time. You can put up a golden hour sunset, and you can have that sunset last as long as you need while you're doing the photography. When you're shooting, out on location, you'll shoot a bunch of stuff one direction at sunrise, you shoot a bunch of stuff the other direction at sunset, just so that the lighting is better on the actors' faces depending on which direction they're facing.
I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera around. And oops. And there you go, everyone. It's, there's the sun in all of its glory.
It's, there's the sun in all of its glory.
I'm going to go backward. So obviously, there was a green screen. This drone would not be able to fly backward toward MC Toon, who's also live streaming.
Hello, Ghostbusters.
So we've caught them. So thank you so much to Don't Sphere the Truth for catching on to the drone obstacle avoidance sensor, which exposes that there was a screen there. So thank you so much. So I did get the chance to speak to MC Toon. I was on the Drunk Debunk show. I just stumbled upon it by random on YouTube and seen he was doing a full smear hit piece on me. So I was like, whoa, what's going on here? I thought you were going to email me. And he's like, oh, I didn't think you wanted to. So I ended up jumping on. We were talking for a bit. And then all of a sudden, MC Toon shows up.
Actually spent time. He went down to Antarctica, the place that you say they didn't go. This is a great opportunity for you to tell him to his face that he did not go to Antarctica. So go ahead.
Hey, so the trip, everyone's back now. That was a great video. The Where's the Guns, Nathan? So obviously you went to Antarctica. There wasn't military waiting for you there. The weather is very suspicious because it's supposed to be Antarctica, one of the coldest places on Earth. I know it's supposedly the Tropic of Capricorn summer now, so parts of the day should be warm and then parts of the night should be absolutely freezing. We've gone over a lot of the footage. We've pointed out a lot of issues with the footage that was presented. And it all started basically with the 24-hour time lapse of the sun. And everything's just pretty much unwinded and unraveled from that. And we saw how happy you guys were. Obviously not Jaren and the flat earthers that went. They were like, whoa, we were wrong. But obviously the globe earthers were rejoicing that their model was supposedly proven and basically proved the Bible wrong and that the AE map is wrong. So I just want to understand, was this always the agenda, was to go there and try and destroy biblical cosmology, or was it just was it just a random trip, or was this always the plan, right? Like, did you guys know that going there, you were going to capture this thing? Like, how no one else has ever spoken about a 24-hour sun in Antarctica. I just want to know how you guys were able to come to that conclusion and then magically be able to film it.
All right. Well, so many lies. Obviously, you're in league with Satan here with the amount of lies that you've just said there. So more than 125 years ago, people were talking about the 24-hour sun in Antarctica. It was written of by Lady Blunt in 1899, 1898 in her journals, a flat earther said that, yes, there is indeed a 24-hour sun. So you're 125 years late to the flat earth lies about it. So I don't know why you would say such a ridiculous thing. Obviously, you didn't do your own research, or you are just happy lying, and that's your purpose in life is lying, serving Satan, which obviously you do. So yeah, the 24-hour sun has been well known, been well documented for 125 years by flat earthers. Why did we go there? We went there to destroy flat Earth, to completely demolish it. Now, I am curious, Nico, to have you produce the many videos that you said exist, where you made specific claims about what I said about the Bible. So.
A great comment here from Red and PA says, wow, the dude started off Nico's rebuttal by being defensive. So when demons get defensive like that, it proves they were backed into the corner. So again, these guys supposedly got back from the trip of a lifetime and captured something that no one's supposedly seen for like, what, 120? All that nonsense he's mouthing off is crap. It's never been seen before. So now, you know, if it was honest, if they went there and they were honest about the whole thing and everything they did was true and they would be able to easily prove it, me being here challenging it shouldn't be an issue. Like if I was out there and I filmed something and says, yeah, I got video of my dog in the back garden, and then the whole internet blew up, said it's fake, I'd just laugh. I would not get angry and defensive because I'd know deep down, honestly, it was true, and I'd be able to share the footage and be like, look, this can't be, it's irrefutable, right? So yes, Toon is whack, period. So I'm questioning him on why he's saying that he wants to destroy biblical cosmology, and then he's going back on it saying, no, I didn't say that. Show me the video.
Please provide them right now.
Yeah, so I've had them, I've seen them.
Provide them.
Posted them, so I've tried to look for them. So
chop, liar.
I will get to it.
Chop.
But yeah, so you guys are the first people in history to have full actual footage of this 24-hour sun. How come NASA?
No, not at all.
No other...
Robert Schwartz had it nearly 10 years ago. But so I need you to provide the video that you said you have.
I'll get that.
Right now. Right now. No, right now.
Need to answer
right now. Right now, you need to provide that. Right now, you can shut your face right now until you have the evidence supporting your claim.
We have evidence piled up against this.
Nico, shut up. Nico, you've made a very specific claim about me. Nico, time to sack up. Find it right now.
Yeah, so I'm happy to get that. There's multiple.
Right now.
If someone can send me Toon blaspheming the Bible.
So I did find the video. He says it doesn't exist. So let me just quickly skip to the point where I find it in the live, and then you watch how I pretty much expose them. So let's see. Do I get it here?
I caught you lying. Where is it? You don't have it. You don't have it.
You can't just explain and account for all the evidence we have against you because
you don't have any evidence against you, liar.
We can address that.
Scum.
Once Banjo has you
come on,
video,
chop, liar.
Banjo has it.
I need that video.
All right, let's see.
What? But once I get the video, then what?
Then you will have shown. Well, you're not going to get it. That's the thing, because it doesn't exist, Nico. You're just lying.
You're telling.
So I'm not lying. So he just said it doesn't exist, and then I find the video, and I'm playing it live. So let's go to where I find it.
Jason's what is it, sodomite? And he said that we're all done. We're done for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys are all done.
Oh, yeah, of course, you guys are done.
Yeah. So go ahead and let's listen.
I got some clips of Toon here.
So let's review. He said that my intention was what? What did you say my intention was, Nico?
To destroy biblical cosmology and prove the Bible wrong.
You said you think that I said that I want to prove the Bible wrong. Okay, I want to hear me say that. Go ahead.
Here's attack by Mac to attack the Amen and the oblivion, biblical flat earthers. Because the biblical flat earthers take this in now. This is what really
got me amped up. This is them exposing pretty much the whole operation was to destroy the Bible. Listen carefully. That's what you're saying.
Isaiah 40:22 that says, he sitteth above the circle of the earth. Right? And they say, this is the circle of the earth. Well, we've just shown that this is not the circle of the earth. So all you biblical flat earthers who say that somehow God is trying to communicate something, well, you've got two choices. Either the Bible's wrong, and that's your position. Now, flat earthers.
Wait, did he not? Did he wait? Tune? Did you not?
I said
First
more.
of all, don't call me a liar again.
I said more
right
liar.
there.
I
It's
said
there.
more liar.
Wait, and
You're
also
the cut me off, liar.
you're the deceiver and you are the
cut me off, liar.
blasphemer.
Why did you
are
cut me
not
off, liar?
Going
Hey,
to
hey, liar. Why did you cut me off?
I got
That
the
wasn't
footage.
even-
I'm
Finish-
gonna blast
finish
it
playing it.
everywhere. You guys
Finish
are
playing it,
done.
liar.
You guys are done.
Finish
So
playing
you
it,
just got
scum.
caught. I have the footage here. Don't delete your whole
Come on,
video.
scum.
Hide it. It's over. It's over.
Come
You're
on,
not
scum.
gonna get
Why did
away
you-
with
why
trying
did
to
you cherry
disprove
pick?
Nico, my he
Why
said
did
that
you
he
cherry
was.
pick?
You said it didn't exist. I have it right here. I'll play it
You
again.
didn't.
There we go. So he said it didn't exist. I have the video right there. I have been telling these guys, we have been breathing down their necks. You can see how they're acting. They are acting just like the 1969 Apollo 11 astronauts. They are guilty AF, and we are exposing them. And I am telling them all to their face that you are done. You are not going to wage war on my God and try to discredit and disprove the holy word and the holy book. Are you mad? So yeah, we are taking it to them. So again, the Drunk Debunk show had me on. These guys are out there doing these hit pieces on me, trying to shut us up and keep us down. We got another demonic demon here working for Satan, Sean Hawkins, with his 666 and his 33, posting videos about me, King Nico, the crazy guy who screams at clouds. We got a song here I thought was hilarious, made by Conspiracy Music, Running Out of Copium.
Running out fast and the panic's gonna crash. Flaxoid cried lies, they weren't even there. Glitches and pixels, the truth isn't fair. Reality twisted, his compass spun wide. Lost in his myths, with no place to hide. King Nico proclaimed it's a magical dome. Hollywood tricks from a studio home. Through layers of cope and fantasy grew. In a spiral of doubt, Nico's logic withdrew. Bitch.
Bitch.
Okay, so that was hilarious. That's coming out. So quickly, I'm just going to go over some emails here because I'm not trying to expose who's been sending them. So I've just zoomed in here. Guys, thank you so much. I cannot do this without all of everyone's help. Posting all the videos, all the analysis is all here. This is how we're compiling the evidence against them. We are backing them into a corner and they are absolutely done. Done. We got the weather. We've got everything that contradicts what they tried to show us and tell us about condensation and the air. We've got it all. All of it. All of it is here. Let's see this email. So I hope this email finds you well. I am following up with some compelling forensic analysis regarding Whitsit's Antarctic expedition. After running their footage through Forensically's error level analysis tool, I've made some striking observations that further confirm the artificial nature of the environment they've claimed to explore. So these settings were applied uniformly to all images, including a natural control image of Mount Hood for comparison. So results, control image, natural environment, Mount Hood. The natural environment displays smooth, consistent error levels across the image with no abrupt anomalies or unusual patterns. Shadows, gradients, and textures align perfectly with what you'd expect in a naturally lit outdoor photograph. Whitsit's Antarctic images. error levels reveal distinct patterns indicating artificial LED lighting consistent with the volume or similar technology. Unnatural breaks in gradients and shadows further suggest a fabricated backdrop. The reflections in Whitsitt's sunglasses also lack consistency with the purported outdoor environment. Attached, you'll find screenshots of the forensic analysis for review. The stark contrast between the natural control image and the Antarctic footage speaks volumes. So conclusion, this analysis demonstrates beyond a reasonable doubt that Whitsitt's footage is staged. It's an elaborate attempt to deceive, leveraging advanced LED studio technology by sharing these findings. We can continue exposing the truth and helping others see through this blatant fakery. Additionally, I notice a strange pattern of blocky artifacts visible on Whitsitt's black scarf in the footage. These grid-like patterns are not consistent with natural lighting or authentic environments. Such artifacts are a hallmark of high-intensity LED lighting setups or virtual environments like the volume. So these systems often struggle to capture fine details on dark, matte surfaces, leading to visual inconsistencies. This further supports the claim that this footage was staged. So the blocky artifacts on the black scarf could also be indicative of digital masking errors, covering up mics or props. So thank you for your time and for all the amazing work you do to expose the lies and bring clarity to the truth community. So if you'd like more details or additional images analyzed, I'd be happy to assist. Looking forward to your thoughts. So best regards, Kelly. So appreciate everything that Kelly's done for us. We got people worldwide doing what needs to be done. They are under the microscope and they are going to feel the pressure and feel the heat. If they are lying and deceiving, which everything here is now adding up and showing, they are done. We have a brother from Italy that has done some amazing work here, Canal 104 Plus. So let's see the most recent video he has posted here 6 hours ago.
Pastore William Duffy, menzogne e inganno, neve e ghiaccio e vappe. Un caro saluto e grazie di essere su Canal 104 Plus. Iniziamo con la traduzione di parte di un sermone del pastore di anime William Duffy, promotore e finanziatore di The Final Experiment. Alla fine siamo giunti alla mia conclusione sulla questione della menzogna e dell'inganno ed è questa. Dopo aver esaminato attentamente entrambi i lati del dibattito e dopo aver approfondito a fondo su tutto ciò che potevo trovare nelle scritture riguardo la menzogna e l'inganno, sono giunto alla conclusione che né la menzogna né l'inganno sono intrinsecamente immorali. Ah, dite che ho inventato e mi hanno messo la traduzione? No, ascoltatelo in originale. Per gli esperti di neve e ghiaccio, le righe che si vedono nel filmato del sole di 24 ore non sono per non scivolare sul ghiaccio, ma sono state fatte dalle macchine che hanno sgombrato le collinette di neve sul percorso e spianare la pista. Infatti si vedono solo a tratti, non su tutto il percorso.
So again, this is coming from a brother from Italy. These deceivers are getting exposed in every language worldwide, from every nation, every culture. You are not going to get away with this. They are done in every language possible.
Qui durante la partenza nessuna rigatura. Farò solo qualche commento, ma lascio molte immagini delle maratone in Antartide. Qui durante la partenza nessuna rigatura e nemmeno qui. Inoltre aggiungo che non si vede alcuna ombra azzurra a differenza del video in time-lapse di 24 ore di sole in Antartide. Le rigature si sfaldano al passaggio, vedete che si rompono. Sulle rigature.
Yes, so this brother is showing an analysis of the snow in Antarctica and is showing us close-up footage from other events that have gone on there. And you can see the consistency with TFE's footage of the snow is completely different to other people's footage where the snow reacts under their feet. So they have been caught time and time again for the deception they are trying to pull. We got another sister here, super soldier Holly Baglio, is speaking out on this and has been for a very long time. We love Holly here, so thank you, Holly. And I received this video. The person wanted to remain anonymous, so I posted it, and of course, YouTube had to go and butcher it. So I'm going to do my best to sing the song that should have been in this video that was removed. Quickly now. So as you see, the foot right here. So this is all fake. And even this, it looks like uneven ground. So this is flat, and here the foot is still remaining flat. It does not conform to the uneven ground beneath it. This is another giveaway that I don't think anyone else was able to point out, is that this foot is not conforming to the uneven snowy ground beneath it. It is not adding up. This ground has been is augmented reality, has been generated in somehow, but we are watching everything. We are going through everything frame by frame. You guys are not going to get away with this. We are going to be breathing down your neck. So I think it's about time one of you throw someone under the bus and scramble. Again, the foot remains flat, it's like it's standing on a flat surface and not conforming to the uneven ground beneath it. Why you always lying? Why you always lying? Why you always lying? Why you always lying? So this video is hilarious. We've caught these liars. That's the song that was removed off of YouTube. We've caught these liars in the act. We have gone over some amazing work done by so many people worldwide now. And yeah, I've been out there on the front lines. So I told Dave McKeegan to his face that they're done. I told MC Toon to their face that they're done. We're on this, and they are sweating. They are in panic mode right now. Got him. We got him. Not a single footprint. All the anomalies, nothing is adding up. Whew, we're doing great work here. So thank you everyone for the support, for reaching out in the emails. Like, all of this is thanks to all of us and the collectively coming together to expose this evil, right? They've been pretty much deceiving us for a while, but we're on this one immediately. So if anyone's got anything to ask quickly, I'm going to end this live, and we'll be back soon. I'll be responding to more emails and comments, but yep, we are definitely under attack here. We would not be under attack if we were just clowns and thinking stupid things. They're worried about us. So let's keep the pressure on. They are absolutely done. God bless you, everyone, and thank you so much. Oh, we got a first timer, Nicole Piscor. So God bless you, Nicole. We've got an amazing community here coming together that these deceivers have had divided and deceived for quite some time, but all that is in the darkness is now coming to the light. Appreciate you, Nicole. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dance La Musique. They are done. Yep, and this is what we're doing. We are cleaning up house. It has been going on since about a decade now. So this is the complete makeover of the Flat Earth movement. They thought they had full control over it and the belief system of this movement. They thought they could go and pull this hoax called the final experiment. You've seen them all with their smug, lying faces, reading off scripts, saying how they've disproved the Bible, how we're deleting the flat earth map now. it's over. It's no longer a discussion. They have data to prove 100% the globe, and it proves 0% flat Earth. So this is an attack right now, and we're not going to sit down and let them steamroll through us. We're going to stand firm, steady, and strong with the faith, and we're going to watch the demons run. Freemasons on ice. Yes, Freemasons on ice, bud. Freemasons on LED screens and 3D printed floors. Oh boy, with that done, let's give them hell, Crusaders. Let us give them hell. God bless you, everyone.